Hey everyone, this is Brave Hawk. I decided to do something special for the month of January. I'm gonna make 4 videos for the month of January, and if it's people like it and people really embrace it, then I'm gonna go ahead and try to do those every month. Um, so what the videos are, it's about the elements and whatever your astrological sign is attached to the element, then you watch that video. So there'll be a total of 4 videos: water, earth, air, and fire. So if you're a Pisces, this video is for you, the water people. If you're a Leo, then the fire. So on and so forth. So and what I do is I lay down for the week instead of just a general monthly reading. I do it week by week. So for in January, there's going to be 4 weeks. So let me go ahead and get on with the reading before I start rambling. Um, so the first week for the water signs, which is Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Um, I went ahead and used the mermaid cards for us, which is Pisces is my sign. Um, so for these 2 cards, I got time and tide and reflections. Um, this to me, I feel is um, telling us water signs that we tend to collect bad habits. It's something that we do, and we are very OCD about the habits that we do have. Like, we are very stubborn in that sense that we want to keep those habits. And a lot of it's because it's just become a ritual for us, and it's something we're used to, and we rather do something that we know than something new and exotic. Even though we do tend to be adventurous, we tend to adapt to change very well. We don't like it. We are very OCD on trying to keep that in our life, and over time, we eventually see that that's not good for us, but it's usually well after the fact when hurt has already been caused to us. So these 2 cards are kind of telling you to go ahead and reflect right now for the first week of January, uh, up until the end of the first week. It's time to sit down and meditate and figure out what are the things that are around you that are causing you to be distracted or causing a hurt in your life. What have you put in your life that's basically anchoring you down into something that you don't want to do? What is it that is keeping you from the goal you want? And if you don't know what is keeping you from the goal you want, it's either because you're either too close to it at this moment or you really don't have a goal. So one of those 2 things you need to correct, or both. Um, so take this time to figure out what is your goal and what is keeping you from your goal. This card is really just saying to kind of step out of the box for a little bit and look on the inside. I guess a lot of people call this shadow work. So do a little shadow work on yourself and figure out, what you're really doing to yourself in a sense. And don't use this time to beat up on yourself. I mean, use it to improve yourself. Never use anything to beat yourself up. Um, so that's all I have to say for that week. And the next week I have sisterhood and sacrifice. Now I feel that this is kind of connected to the previous week, meaning that you have figured out what you want to do and where you want to go and what's keeping you down. Now it's time to actually do it. Now it's time to realize that you're going to have to sever some relationships, or at least keep them to an extreme minimum, to keep yourself focused. And I feel like the sisterhood card is really kind of telling you that you might need to call on your friends for this. You might need a support system that's going to help you. Uh, some people feel that they have their different support systems. Some people are not good with other people, but they tend to go to groups where everyone is strangers to them, and they're able to kind of talk it out and then leave. Some people will use their support group as friends. They use their friends to help them out. You might be in a weird predicament where you don't have any of those, and you might have to find your own unique support system. But I feel like this card is telling you to sever the relationships that are causing you harm, sever the things that are keeping you distracted from your goal. And you should have, by the second week, you should have already figured that out. If you haven't, it's time to meditate some more, to reflect some more on what that is. And then find your support group. Find your support that's going to keep you grounded in a sense, and keep your head in the right place, keep your head in the game, so you can meet your goal. So what else? For the third week, I have Water Flight, and I have Honor the Masculine. And I think this is really just kind of reiterating what is happening in the second week, meaning that you're going to have to take control yourself. You can't look for a knight in shining armor to lift you up and do the things that you need to do, because if you don't care about yourself to do the things that you want, why should anyone else care? And that's just speaking bluntly. So you're going to have to figure out what exactly you need to do, and just do it. Don't overthink it, because water signs, I know, especially Pisces, we're overthinkers. And we get to a point where we just say fuck it and we don't do it. This is telling us to don't do that. Don't throw down the fuck it card. It's time to actually do what you're gonna say. Put up or shut up. In this case, it's telling you to put up and just do it. The Water Flight card, it seems to be more about casting away the things that are anchoring you down into this darkness, into this thing that just isn't you, which kind of goes with your shadow work that you have to do in the previous weeks. So the fourth week would be, now these two cards are kind of weird, because I feel like they belong there, but they don't belong there. The fourth week is saying that you've got Wave of Power and you've got Divination. And both these cards were reversed, so there's a blockage somewhere. It's saying in your fourth week, on a mental level, on a psychic level, there's something that you need to protect yourself from. There's something that's, in a sense, I guess it's going to attack you. So I feel like this is saying that you're going to start doing the things that you need to do, and then all of a sudden you get in it and you start hyperventilating and you don't know what to do. And there are these outward sources that are causing that. And I feel that that's telling you that to remember that you have to let go of the things that are anchoring you, because you tried to keep them, you tried to hang on to them, and then you realize that in that moment that they weren't good for you. I feel like this week is that last week is really telling you in week 4 that to be weary, that to let go of your anchors, or you're going to feel it. You're definitely going to feel it in the fourth week. So that's it for the water sign reading. I hope it resonated with everyone. And I'll see you in another video. Bye.